So working on a '08 F-150. I've got an axle seal that's leaking on the passenger side. That seems to be the most normal uh, seal to go out. But coming in here, once you drop the differential plate, if you come across the lock pin came out fine. It wasn't broke, but when I was trying to push this differential slide pin, I know the correct name of it, but this pin right here, I got the flashlight, but the pin right here, it was so tight. Normally they just push right on out. Well, I didn't have but the one tire off, and I put it on stands, and I just lowered the differential down onto the tire. It just happened to be down on the tire. I didn't get it high enough, but that little bit of pressure, I was beating on this pin earlier, and come to find out that that little bit of pressure was pushing this C-clip in to where I couldn't get this pin out. So if you come across that the pin, because the pin, you're supposed to be able to push it out with your fingers. It will come out now. I ended up having to come back in here and jack it up to get the tire off the floor, and then went out there and pulled the tire outward because the C-clip is still in it. So in that pulling that tire, the whole axle out, the pin just slides right out now. So if you come across that you have to beat this pin, don't beat the pin. Try to because what's happening is these axles are pushed so much inward. Having the one tire off, as you can see, I got the one tire off, and I laid it down on these stands, and then the differential lowered, which is fine for me for draining it and stuff. I didn't think anything about it, but having this tire on the ground, it's off the ground right now, enough that I had to come back in here and jack it up and pull this axle out. I mean, it was just a little bit, like a 32nd of an inch or a 16th of an inch, and then the pin dropped. That's all it was. So double check that before you start beating on these cross pins. That's what it was, a cross pin I was trying to think of. So anyway, just wanted to do a quick note. This is on a '08 F-150. Talk to you later.